Now millions of families are struggling to put food on the table. This morning, the Today Show is teaming up with Feeding America to shine a light on food insecurity all across the country. They spoke with Jessica and Jeremiah Higginbotham, who shared their difficult decisions the family is dealing with every day.
With our children, we don't make it known that the money's super tight. We pay all of our essential bills, and then whatever's left over is what's left over for food. And sometimes it's like pay the electricity bill or buy food for the family.
The need is really big here in Kansas City, too. More than 387,000 people at risk of hunger here. Lindsay Shively live at Harvesters this morning, shining a light on the need here and, more importantly, how you can help to fill it. Lindsay, good morning.
Absolutely. Good morning. You know, look at all these barrels filled with food, everything from yams to peanut butter. But this is a sliver of what Harvesters distributes every day and a sliver of the heartbreaking need right now. 85,000 more people since the pandemic began are at risk for hunger, and that includes kids. Let's talk to Sarah Biles with Harvesters here. Sarah, right now we've heard that 1 in 5 kids are at risk of not knowing where that next meal is coming from. Talk about how that has changed. We were talking earlier this year, we had a different number for that.
Right. Earlier this year, before the pandemic struck, we were seeing actually a decline in the numbers of people who are at risk of hunger, and that included children. You know, it had been going steadily down since the recession of 2008. Yeah. But unfortunately, since we've experienced the pandemic over these last several months, that's gone back up, and now 1 in 5 children. It was 1 in 7 children. Now it's 1 in 5.
Yeah, 1 in 7 is also awful, but 1 in 5 is a big jump from that just from the beginning of the year. There are a lot of ways that you can help at Harvesters to support them. You see these bins in your grocery stores. You can donate online. Another way that they really need you right now is volunteering. Tell us about that, Sarah.
Exactly. So every one of these bins that you see here is full of food. And the way we get that food out and sorted and to the people who need it is through our volunteers. And so they're very critical to us. Normally, we rely on 6,000 volunteers a month to help us. Because of social distancing and crowd limits and all of that, you know, we've had to greatly reduce our numbers, so we're down to 30 per shift. So that means every single person on that shift we need, and we do need volunteers desperately. Particularly after the first of the year, you know, right now people are in that giving back mode, and we're so grateful for that. So we're pretty good for the next couple of weeks. But come January, we're definitely going to need volunteers who are healthy and able and over 18 who could help us. We would love to have them.
Sarah was saying also, if you are a college kiddo who isn't heading back for a few weeks, this could be a great opportunity to give back as well. And they are matching donations right now through the end of the year as well, so your money can go twice as far. Sarah, thank you very much. The critical need right now, 85,000 more people in the Kansas City area since the pandemic began. Almost 400,000 people right here in our town need help. Taylor, back to you.
Yeah, and Lindsay, if people are curious about what that volunteering looks like, a group of us from here at KSHB just went a couple of Saturday mornings ago and volunteered there right where you're standing, and they put us to work all across the warehouse. We were sorting things delivered from other businesses, big boxes of food, putting them in different boxes that we could send to different organizations. It's really enjoyable work, and it's not too much to ask if you're healthy and good shape to be able to help out with that kind of thing. So this morning, across our newscast and all 4 hours of today's show, we'll be spotlighting the impact of COVID-19 on families across the country. Today, we'll be reporting live from food drives and distribution centers nationwide to give an in-depth look at the crisis that our food banks are facing. Super important. Keep up with that today. 5:51 this morning, one organization will feed more than 900 seniors in Kansas City today. Partners in Primary Care, a senior-focused neighborhood primary care group, will give out meal kits that include ingredients for a holiday meal. Staff will hand out the bags of food to seniors in their cars to limit exposure to COVID-19. They'll hand out the meal kits today in Wyandotte County, Thursday in Olathe, then Friday in Independence. Seniors can sign up for a time slot online. You can find that link on our website this morning, kshb.com/weblinks. For military and veteran families in Kansas City in need of food, you can visit the food pantry at the American Legion Post 21 in Independence this Saturday from 9 to noon. That pantry is stocked and managed by volunteers with the American Legion and partnered with Heroes Care Inc. and UMB Bank.